Optimus community. In this tutorial, we're going to talk about the Optimus HODL Sale Contract. What is it and how it's different than traditional token sales. The Optimus HODL Sale is a vesting-free token sale contract that rewards loyal token holders. In the HODL sale, the project allocates a certain amount of rewards token for a certain period of time to be given to the token sale participants. The APR can only grow based on the actions of the investors. Every time someone cashes out, the APR grows, rewarding those who are still hodling with more rewards tokens. So in order to understand this concept, let's give a simple example. Let's assume a project wants to raise 100,000 USDT and they want to sell 1 million tokens in return. And on top of that, they would want to give 200,000 tokens as rewards in the HODL contract. And they're going to lock this contract for 1 year, so the APR is going to be 20%. Let's assume there are 5 investors, each investing 20,000 USDT in the project and buying those million tokens. Once the project decides to launch the contract, he would get the 100,000 USDT, and now we have 1.2 million token locked in a smart contract. Now, the 5 investors over here can each potentially earn 240,000 tokens, 200,000 of which are the principal, what they bought in token sale, and 40,000 rewards tokens. But this is only if they all stay for the duration of the contract, which is 1 year. Let's assume the purple investor decided to cash out after 1 month. He would get 3,333.33 tokens because he waited for 1 month. So 40,000 rewards tokens divided by 12 is this amount, 3,333. The rest of his potential earnings are going to stay in the rewards pool. So right now he's out of the picture. 196,666.67 tokens are left in the rewards pool. And this is going to be potentially divided by these 4 investors. So their potential earnings just grew to 49,166. The APR just grew to 24.58. Now let's assume another month passed and the blue investor decided he wants to cash out. So he would get his 200,000 tokens plus 8,194.44 tokens. The rest of the tokens potential earnings would stay in the rewards pool. And now we have only 3 investors sharing 188,472.23 tokens, which means that their APR just grew to 31.41%. So by now you probably understand the mechanism. This is a token sale along with built-in HODL staking. And this is a totally revolutionary concept in the crypto world. And the reason for that is right now you have 2 options when you want to buy in a token sale. First option is to go to a public sale, which usually has no vesting, but then you get the tokens at a higher rate. The second option is to buy the earlier round, but then you're vested for 6 months, a year and a half, whatever it is. And that's also not favorable as an investor, because if the project doesn't succeed, you end up with a lot of tokens that you're just stuck with. So what are the benefits for projects for using the HODL sale contract? The first benefit is it encourages but not forces your investors to HODL your token. And that's a big factor, because you don't want to have a bunch of annoyed investors that are stuck with you for a year because their tokens are vested and they're not happy. You would rather encourage them to HODL your token and reward them every time somebody else cashes out. So that's the second benefit, is that it automatically compensate hodlers more than dumpers and improve your community's loyalty and obviously your community's quality. Because as a project, you want to get rid of the dumpers as quickly as possible. Usually when the project just launches, there's a lot of activity, but the product and whatever it is they're trying to do is not fully functional and not fully ready yet. Some people want to dump the token right away. Some investors actually believe in your project and are holding it for long term. You want to be able to compensate them for hodling. So this is a great mechanism to do so. And then you're left after a few months, after all the dumpers dumped, you're left with very happy hodlers, the core of your community, that are going to be rewarded for hodling by getting a higher APR. The third benefit is that there's total flexibility. You can launch multiple HODL sale contracts with different parameters for different kind of investors. You can have a contract with a minimum deposit of $50,000 for VCs, and then you can have a contract with different reward mechanism for public sale with a very minimal investment amount. You can do whatever you want. So you can launch multiple contracts, you can launch one contract. It's up to you. The benefits for investors, the first one is obvious, protection from token devaluation. You can rest assured that if you believe in the project and you're going to HODL, you're going to earn more tokens every time somebody cashes out. So that protects you because you're going to get the token for a cheaper price effectively. The second benefit is that you can diversify your investment by investing in different contracts, projects. You can go to the Optimus dashboard. Once we'll have multiple HODL sales running, you can just pick and choose whatever project you want to invest in. And the third benefit is you can get the freedom you deserve. Finally, you can cash out whenever you want and not when the project decided you should cash out. Because right now we all know crypto world is very, very dynamic. Nobody knows what's going to happen. You want to be able to cash out when you want, and if you want to be to get your tokens and sell them, you should be able to do so. And obviously, if you're on the other side, you would want to be rewarded for HODLing the tokens for a long period of time. So hope you enjoyed this presentation. In the next presentation, we're going to show you how to actually launch a HODL sale as a project. It's a very straightforward and easy process. And we're going to show you how to join a HODL sale as an investor and how to cash out. Once again, a very easy and simple, straightforward process. Thank you for listening to this presentation. Please join us today. Go to Optimus Ventures, sign up, connect your wallet, follow us on Twitter, Telegram, and stay tuned for the future videos. Bye-bye.